r/AskReddit. What's the stupidest thing you've heard a person say aloud in public? I don't need to get vaccinated. My dad's a chiropractor. I hope he can massage the freaking measles out of your bones, you nut. She also thought that dinosaur bones were planted there. A customer at a restaurant, after asking for a vegan menu and staring at it for 10 minutes asking, "Why don't you have any chicken dishes on the menu?" followed up with, "What animal is a ham?" I'm a nurse, so I ask a lot about medical history and current meds. Me, what medical problems do you have? Patient, none. Me, do you take any prescription or over-the-counter meds on a daily basis? Patient, yes, my blood pressure pill and Lasix. Me, so you have high blood pressure and heart failure? Patient, no I don't. Me, so what are the medications for? Patient, my blood pressure and heart failure, duh. The moon's distance from the earth is less than 100 kilometers. When corrected, he just said, well, then it's probably 110 kilometers. During a power cut, I lost faith in my entire family. My 8-year-old, "Dad, can I watch TV?" Me, "The power's out." My wife, "But you could use the laptop to watch Netflix until the battery goes." Me, "Darling, the power's out." Wife, "That's why he has to use the laptop." Me, "But we have no internet while the power is out." Wife, "Internet comes over cable, not the power lines." Me, "The modem that brings us internet is plugged into the wall outlet. The powerless wall outlet. Because there's no power. Because the power's out. We have no internet." Wife, "Well, try plugging it into a different wall outlet." That's when I just went upstairs. Hell yes, bratwurst. Wait, do bratwursts have sausage in them? I'm allergic to sausage. I have posted this before, but I went to college in a small town, and every Thursday they would have a mobile DMV. When I had to get my license renewed, they were having trouble with the internet. The woman in charge instructed the other woman working there to shake out all the wires, because sometimes the information gets clogged up in them. I grew up on a cattle farm. A woman about 15 years older than me, I was 16, asked me after you cut off the meat from the cow, how long until it grows back, so you can cut more. I wished so badly that she was ducking with me. She was not. Now that's sustainable farming. Shortly after 9/11, my wife and I were in the UK. On the way home, the customs officer at the airport was dead serious. "Officer, are you a US citizen?" Wife, "Yes." "Officer, it says here you were born in New Mexico. So when did you become a US citizen?" Wife, "At birth." "New Mexico is in the US." Officer, "No it isn't. It's in Mexico. That's why it has Mexico in the name. Just like New York is in York, which is in the UK." My friend who was a senior in high school thought senior discounts would apply to him. It led to an incredibly awkward back and forth between a Taco Bell worker. My mom has brought this up to me a few times over the years. Me, 4 years old, at the grocery store, asked the man in front of us why he was black. He laughed and asked me why I was white. I said I don't know, and he said he didn't either. And that is why racism is dumb. I also asked an old man why he had so much earwax. It was a hearing aid. Not me, but my dad has heard. I set out all these bird feeders and bad baths, but not one bird comes to my yard. I bet it is all those pesticides that crop duster is laying down in the field. Local school board member, as they were standing in her 5-acre yard with 20 or more cats running around. So in actuality, she just established a very elaborate bad trap. Coworker at my old job, while we were setting up for Black Friday. It's pretty crazy that Black Friday actually falls on a Friday this year. Traveling back from Berlin to the UK, I was sat next to a couple whose conversation had me wondering if I was being secretly recorded. Woman to her husband, "I wish we had managed to get to the beach and the seaside in Berlin. It looks so lovely from up here. Do you think we'll go over the channel on the way home? I'd prefer to go around and travel overland all the way. Is this Snowdon we are going over now?" We are descending into Manchester. I think this is the same cloud we went through on our way out. During WWII history class, a girl actually thought the front line was a piece of rope held by the troops. What a deadly game of tug of war. During my stint in hospitality. Is that the ocean? I wanted ocean view. It looks like a lake. Nope, that is the Pacific Ocean. But hey, take a big drink if you're not sure. Guest called down at midnight, annoyed as hell, demanded we turn off the foghorn. While she found it nice for ambience during dinner now at 2 AM, it's annoying. Sure, we can. Just don't mind the giant tanker that may or may not crash into your room. Can you hold the sunset tonight? I need good pictures for my FASA book. I'm sure. I thought she was kidding. Nope, dead serious. Can you hold the sunset tonight? Holy mother duck. Teenager 1, we have an exchange student in our class from Brazil. Teenager 2, where's Brazil? Teenager 1, I don't know. I think it's a small country in Africa somewhere. She speaks Portuguese. Teenager 2, why? Teenager 1, I don't know. I think they just like it. I was in line at a KFC when the guy in front of me asked, how many pieces of chicken are in a 15-piece bucket? I'm vegan but I still eat chicken and turkey. So can I get the Cuban, a sandwich with pulled pork and ham, made with turkey instead of the ham? Me, sure. So do you want me to take the pulled pork off? Or make it with double turkey? No, leave that on. Me, visible confusion. Okay. He comes back later with his lady all mad saying he wants a new sandwich because he didn't know pulled pork was from pig and he doesn't eat pig because he's vegan. I also forgot to mention the sandwich comes with cheese. He didn't complain about that part. It honestly breaks my brain that people can become vegan without actually knowing what foods are made from animals. Not even obscure things like gelatin or hidden dairy content, but meat. Phones don't run on electricity, they run on batteries. Said in that condescending ugh, this is so obvious voice. I don't even understand why we need cows when we can just get milk from the supermarket. Saw Avatar in the theater, and as everyone was walking out, a random lady we passed said, out loud, and very seriously, I wish real life was in 3D. Never have I laughed so hard inside. In retaliation for 9/11 we should bomb the Taj Mahal. Birds are mammals, right? No, they're birds. I know, but they are still mammals, right? I heard some people debating whether birds were mammals or primates. Eater, wow, thanks for the gold. Depends if it's plucked or not. Earth is flat, because if it would be round, then it would bounce. Chickens are not animals, they poop eggs. Said a friend who was trying to explain how she can eat poultry and be vegan at the same time. Edit for the people who want to give her the benefit of the doubt. This woman is 24 years old today, and I've known her for 10 years. We went to high school together. I once had to convince this woman that she is in fact 22, not 21. She thought she was 21, and it took me and a team of 4 other people and her ID to prove to her mathematically that she is 22 years of age. But did she eat eggs? Vegan police inbound to confiscate her superpowers. Pigs don't have blood. My coworker trying to explain his belief that pigs don't have a heart, blood, or veins, which is why they're white meat. Ivory comes from elephants. Ebony comes from rhinoceroses. Me, ebony is a type of wood. Got, Eurydumbus. Me. Edit, just so there is no confusion, not my SO. 2 grandmas talking in France. Well, there is definitely more wind ever since the fall of the Berlin Wall. They were dead serious. I heard that as a kid, and I still laugh at it. I would have asked them if they remembered the archaic windy days of pre-war Germany. Green salmonellas. When her salad was served with parsley as decoration. I heard 2 girls talking about baking when one said she wanted to try baking a bread at home, but she didn't know how to make the crust of the bread. She also said she was thinking about baking the crust, only because she liked it more than the rest of the bread. She truly thought that the crust was made separately. There is a Japanese bread in which THR crust is made separate from a different dough, but that probably wasn't the case. Breastfeeding is unnatural. Girl in my year 11th health class. I got 400 days absence in a year but still passed. High school friend dropped this when we were measuring peeps on how we got away with things. Edit. We were in the metro and some white collars around us woke up from their autopilot mode and noticeably laughed. Edit 2. He made it clear it was days, not hours. Told an American couple I'm from South Africa. Oh, what part of England is that? In college I wrote a paper on one-use plastic water bottles. In the paper I suggested banning them. One girl in the class was like, well, where the hell are we going to get water from? The lake outside? LMAO. Everyone laughed at me like I was the stupid one. A bit late to the party, but I heard a woman explain to another woman how planes don't actually fly from America to Europe. They just hang in the sky motionless while the earth moves below them until Europe appears and then they land. Edit. Wow, this blew up. Also thanks for the silver and gold. Imagine a debate between this woman and a flat earther. Thank you for watching. Have a great day you internet people.